Hi, I'm Chris Maggie with Federal Educators, and welcome to the Federal Employee Benefits Show. Our experience in working with federal employees has taught us that no one solution is right for every situation. In today's show, we will help answer the most common questions that we receive each and every day, such as, how will I retire and when am I eligible to retire? What is MRA? What year should you retire? How do I calculate my FERS, SERS annuity? What is the cost of the survivor benefit? What happens to FEGLI when I retire? What should I do with my TSP? Should I buy back my military time? When should I elect Social Security? Should I roll over my TSP to an IRA? What about the Roth or traditional IRAs? See, we understand your benefits, its strengths and its weaknesses, and we know how to help you get the most from your retirement plan. This show is to help educate you on your federal benefits and help you take full advantage of all that your federal benefits have to offer. When it comes to your federal employee benefits, what you don't know can hurt you. So sit back, take some notes, all this and more on the Federal Employee Benefits Show, and it starts right now.
Today we will discuss, should I take the TSP annuity option?
And really, what's interesting is that they've worked for so many years and they just don't know how to retire. How does that process look, and what does it look like?
Today, let's talk about the IRS limits for 2023.
The Federal Employee Group Life Insurance, or what we call FEGLI, F-E-G-L-I, enables federal employees to benefit from a basic or comprehensive life insurance plan.
Coming up next is the topic segment on the Federal Employee Benefits Show.
Hi, I'm Bobby Maggie, and welcome to Federal Educators. Our goal at Federal Educators is to help provide education that federal employees should have to make better decisions as it relates to your federal benefits. For those watching today, we want to offer a free benefits analysis, which is an individually tailored report summarizing all your benefits. Visit federaleducators.com or call 813-491-1786 to get started on your report. Today we will discuss, should I take the TSP annuity option? One of the key components of a successful retirement plan is understanding the language and all the benefits available from the government. One such benefit is the Thrift Savings Plan annuity, which is designed to provide financial protection for those who have served in the federal government throughout their careers. Is a TSP annuity the right choice for you, given your unique retirement needs and goals? A free federal benefits analysis, a personal, individually tailored report summarizing all your federal benefits can help answer that question. Visit federaleducators.com or call 813-491-1786. First, let's go over what the TSP annuity is. If you're a government employee nearing retirement, you may wonder if taking a Thrift Savings Plan annuity is right for you. While there are pros and cons, and it's important to understand what a TSP annuity is and how it works before you decide. A TSP annuity is an income stream that provides regular payments from your TSP account after retirement. It's designed to supplement other sources of retirement income, such as Social Security and any pension benefits you may receive from your federal employment. One of the benefits of taking a TSP annuity is that it offers guaranteed income for life, regardless of market conditions or interest rates. This also means that if you pass away early in retirement, any remaining funds in the annuity would stay with the insurance company and not go to your heirs or beneficiaries. Metropolitan Life Insurance Company has been the government's sole provider of TSP annuities since 1986. So before deciding if taking the TSP annuity is a good option for you, ask yourself this question. Do you want to provide survivor benefits to your spouse or another beneficiary? Do you want payments that remain the same over time or will increase by 2% yearly? The single life annuity is the easiest option and provides the highest monthly payment because it does not include survivor benefits. The joint life annuity provides 50% or 100% benefits for the rest of the joint annuitant's life. Now, let's talk about what happens when you pass away. If you select a joint life annuity, the payment will continue to the named beneficiary or joint annuitant for the rest of their life. Otherwise, MetLife will keep the remaining value of the annuity after you die. Now let's discuss whether the TSP annuity is the same as the FERS annuity. It's not. These are different programs. Your FERS annuity is the pension that you receive from the Federal Employee Retirement System. So once you retire, you will receive monthly payments from the government for the rest of your life. You're probably wondering whether you should choose a TSP annuity. And for most federal employees, the consensus is that the TSP annuity is not a good option. If you don't want an annuity, you can find a better payout option elsewhere. Additionally, with a TSP annuity, you give up access to a large portion of your retirement funds. Federal employees already have a substantial portion of guaranteed retirement income from their FERS annuity and Social Security payments. So if a federal employee chooses to put their TSP in an immediate annuity, they will forego access to the lump sum they saved. Generally, giving up access to most of your retirement funds is never a good idea. Therefore, a TSP annuity will provide little additional benefit for most federal employees. It's so important to consider the pros and cons of taking the TSP annuity option before deciding. Carefully weigh your needs when deciding if this option is right for you, as it may not be the best choice for everyone. By understanding your retirement goals and considering the various alternatives available, you can make an informed decision tailored to your situation. If you need help deciding if the TSP annuity is right for you, give us a call at 813-491-1786 or go online to federaleceducators.com. Schedule an appointment, because each of us have earned a Federal Retirement Consultant designation that signifies our depth of knowledge and expertise in federal benefits. Call 813-491-1786 so that we can help you understand your FERS or SERS benefits. For a free federal benefits analysis that will explain all your benefits. Again, visit federaleceducators.com today. Call us at 813-491-1786. We're here to help you. That's all for today. I'm Bobby Maggie. We'll be right back with more from Federal Educators.
Hi, I'm Kirk Agus with Federal Educators, a company dedicated to helping federal employees just like you. Want to know how much your FERS pension will be? How about when you can retire? At Federal Educators, we've specialized in federal employee benefits for over 2 decades. Schedule your free benefits analysis with us today. Clearly understanding your benefits, such as how and when to take distributions, is critical. Our benefits analysis will cost you nothing. Not taking it could cost you tens of thousands of dollars. We look forward to speaking with you.
Coming up next on the Federal Employee Benefits Show, the Roundtable segment.
Welcome back to the Federal Benefits Show. I'm Chris Maggie. I'm here with Kirk Agus and my dad and host of the show, Robert Maggie. And we're just thinking through the break here, we're talking about some of the questions that we get each and every day from federal employees. And what just really gives us confusion is that the employees on the federal level are not getting any education on their benefits. And really what's interesting is that they've worked for so many years and they just don't know how to retire. Mm-hmm. How does that process look, and what does it look like?
Well, it's a little bit comical to me when, a lot of times clients, the federal employees, they'll call up and they say, I want to retire at the end of the month. Well, it's 2 weeks away. Right. And they don't understand the process that it takes to go through that. We always tell them, listen, at least 3 months before, you should be getting all of your paperwork in. And I say that because the paperwork, if you will, the retirement packet, that's changed. That went away.
Well, stay right there. So you talk about because you've been around doing federal benefits for employees for a long time, and bring up the story of what did they bring you? What did that process, the old system, look like? And you get into the new system and how that's going now. But how'd that look like?
Well, when the old system was, they'd have to get in touch with their supervisor. They would notify HR, and the HR would send them a package about this stick.
Right.
And it was all the selections they had to make for the survivor benefit, for the annuity, for the FEGLI, for the FEHB, on and on and on. And you talked about it in another show here about the survivor choices, 75, 50, and whatever. And the problem is they didn't fill it out right. It got shoved in the back of the list and delayed their retirement by months. Okay? So when
you're talking about paper, like this much papers they had to fill out the right way.
Form by form.
And then send it in?
Yeah, send it in and then get them to look at it. But if it wasn't done correctly, if one box was filled out wrong, they just put it on the bottom of the pile. And if you're a federal employee, you're waiting. What's going on?
So it delayed their retirement.
Oh, totally, really. And they were very, very angry. I can't retire. What's going on?
So how much frustration did you see from federal employees?
Lord, it was heartbreaking because they call and they get a recorder or they get a guy in another state and they don't know where the paperwork is. But this is the whole thing has changed now.
Yep.
And talk about that because this is why we're doing this.
So there's no personalized touch.
Not at all.
And that's where we came in and we said, hey, we understand the benefits here and we understand how to calculate the benefits. We understand the process. So we went through that. We nurtured a lot of clients through that process. And then they came out with the GRB?
Yeah, GRB platform. So taking
alphabet soup.
taking that thick packet of paper and putting it all online now, right? To try to make things a lot easier. Now, they've done a great job with it. We've been on that site and helped navigate federal employees through that process. And they really dumb it down for you because what I mean by that is when you go through each section, when you're checking off what you want to do for FEGLI, your FEHB, survivor benefits, so on and so forth. If you don't complete it, you have a red X.
Yeah, it doesn't let you go further.
You got to get that green check mark in order to move on to the next one, right? So they do make it easy, but you have to be on the federal server to be able to do that.
Exactly.
So it was interesting, when it first came out, we had a client, if you remember, took screenshots as much as she could and brought them in and says, this is what it's looking like. Am I doing this correctly?
I still have that in my file.
Yeah.
I wish I could
it's
put it on
changed
the
to
show.
try to make it easier, but so now the thick packet is all online and they, to try to make it easier. But it is a process.
It is a process.
Because even OPM, let's talk about OPM for example. It's not as easy as one may think. When you retire, I retire at the end of the month.
No.
Next month, I'm going to get my pension check and away I go.
Oh,
That's
wait,
not
so
gonna
wait,
happen.
there's a delay in receiving the pension.
Yeah.
And you're going to get 100% of it?
Oh,
How does that work? Talk about that.
Well, the thing is that when you retire, let's say you work till December 31st, you're going to get your check January 15th from the last pay period.
Right.
And the expectation is that you're going to get your first check in February 1. You're going to get it, but when you open up the envelope, it's a shock because you might get 50, 60% of what you thought you were going to get. And I remember this when I started the radio shows that we do. I had a gentleman call me and say, the government's ripping me off. And I was like, please don't say that. That's going to get someone in trouble. But what he explained to me, and then when he came in, and as we have learned, you know why, they did not fill out the paperwork correctly. Right. But the beauty of it is that even though they got 60%, 3, 4, 5 months, maybe 6 months down the road, they're going to get it all back retroactive, and they're going to get the full amount. But what's the problem? It's all taxable.
Right.
And they think it's a gross check, and I got a birthday present.
So there's a reason for that. There's so many federal employees, there's not a lot of people at OPM to keep up with this, right? So the process of retirement needs assistance and needs to be serviced. So we need to plan for that income gap. So if you get that pension check and it's 40% less than what you thought you're going to get, where's the money going to come in for those months until maybe 4, 5, 6 months where you get it all retroactive? So that's called income planning and tax planning and investment planning and what we call complete planning.
But you say it all. We talk about it. It's the fact that they're just not informed or educated enough. We talk about, we've written a couple books. One of these here is The Informed Fed. So if anybody wants a copy, please get it because it's a short version of what we're talking about here. And, you can go back to school. You can learn. So let us be the teachers and you be the student because it's your retirement.
And if I could add, when we talk about the delay in getting the full pension, right? Every agency, every market is very different. We found that because we work with federal employees and federal agencies all across the country. What we've seen in the Tampa and Orlando markets, for example, is you're seeing it takes to really roughly that fourth month until you can receive 100% of your pension check. Again, that's the feedback that we're getting back from all the federal employees.
And that's the reason why people told me they were getting robbed by the government.
Right.
They weren't.
I said, I'm only getting 60% of this. What's going on
exactly.
here? But it's so true. That's where that bucket planning, as you already just touched on, becomes so important. Get that TSP out when you can. Start creating those different buckets because you have to plan for that. Many don't realize that could affect them in such a way.
So that's just it. I mean, if you're looking for a complete plan, you want assistance, we can help. And that's what we do. So go to our website, federaleducators.com. There's so much information right there, and we can help you. So more to come right here on the Federal Benefits Show.
Hi, I'm Bobby Maggie, owner of Federal Educators, a company dedicated to helping federal employees just like you. How much will you receive in your pension? How much does the survivor benefit cost? Can you keep your health insurance in retirement? With a free benefits analysis, we will answer all these questions and more. As a federal employee, it's critical to have a clear understanding to maximize your benefits. From FERS, retirement, to Social Security and health insurance, our team at Federal Educators specializes in knowing your benefits. Schedule your free benefits analysis today.
Coming up next on the Federal Employee Benefits Show, the topic segment.
Hello and welcome back to Federal Educators. I'm Kirk Agus. Our goal every week at Federal Educators is to help provide the education federal employees should have to make better decisions about their retirement. Each of us at the firm have earned a Federal Retirement Consultant designation that signifies our depth of knowledge and expertise in federal benefits. Call us at 813-491-1786 to get in touch with us to help you better understand your FERS or SERS benefits. Regarding your federal benefits, if you would like a free benefits analysis, visit federaleducators.com or call again at 813-491-1786. It's free and no cost or obligation to you. It's an individually tailored report summarizing all of your benefits. Today, let's talk about the IRS limits for 2023. In response to the rapid increase in the cost of living due to inflation, the IRS has decided to greatly expand the limit of the contributions you can make toward your retirement funds. Since inflation is here to stay, many people are worried about whether or not their savings will be enough to live off of by the time they need to use them in the future. By allowing you to invest more, you are able to better compensate for these higher costs during retirement. But what exactly are these new IRS limits for 2023? First, let's go over the new limit for your 401k. For employment-based 401k retirement funds, the increase is quite generous. Just last year, employees under 50 had a limit of $20,500, while employees over 50 had a limit of $27,000. For the 2023 tax year, the IRS increased this limit to $22,500 for those under 50 and $30,000 for anyone over the age of 50. To be more technical, that's a spike of $2,500 and $3,000 respectively. When planning for retirement, every bit counts, which is why people who are willing to contribute more are ecstatic to hear this news. But what if you have a different type of retirement fund other than a 401k? Let's talk about the new limit for IRAs and Roth IRAs. Whether you have Roth IRA funds or a traditional IRA account, all types are subject to the 2023 IRA increase. Just last year, the maximum was $6,000 for those under 50 and $7,000 for those over 50. Although not as significant as the 401k increase, the IRS has allowed an additional $500 to be added to the maximum amount of contributions for every account. That means new limits of $6,500 and $7,500 respectively. This is still great news for those looking to donate more financial support to their future retirement. A little known fact is that you can actually have multiple retirement funds at the same time. But which one should you prioritize in response to these new limits? It may be worth it to review these differences between a 401k and a Roth IRA. To get a better idea of the situation, the current inflation rate is around 6%. You may have noticed some of your favorite snack foods going up in price, or your grocery store totals may have been surprising you the last few trips. So what can you do in response? If you have a 401k, you may want to take advantage of the recent increase. If your employer is matching your contributions, then you can capitalize on all that free money. You can then just continue focusing on your Roth IRA for tax-free withdrawals as a sort of backup plan in case you need a bit of financial help before you reach the age of 59 and a half. The federal retirement process can be complex, and it's important to access accurate information from knowledgeable sources. At Federal Educators, we strive to be a great resource for understanding how to plan for retirement and learning about available benefits and options. Don't hesitate to call us, 813-491-1786, if you have any questions or would like to receive a personalized federal benefits analysis. It's free at no cost or obligation to you. If you're unsure what to do with your retirement funds or need help adjusting your investments in response to inflation, contact Federal Educators at 813-491-1786 and schedule your free consultation. We'll help guide you and set you on the right track for healthy finances that will help you in the future. Visit us online today at federaleducators.com and schedule a time to meet with us. It's free at no cost or obligation. Stay tuned for more from Federal Educators. Hi, I'm Kirk Agus with Federal Educators, a company dedicated to helping federal employees just like you. How much will you receive in your pension? How much does the survivor benefit cost? Can you keep your health insurance in retirement? With a free benefits analysis, we will answer all these questions and more. As a federal employee, it's critical to have a clear understanding to maximize your benefits. From FERS retirement to Social Security and health insurance, our team at Federal Educators specializes in knowing your benefits. Schedule your free benefits analysis today.
Coming up next is the topic segment on the Federal Employee Benefits Show.
Hello, I'm Chris Maggie. Welcome to Federal Educators. The federal retirement process can be complex, and it's very important to access accurate information from knowledgeable sources. At Federal Educators, we strive to be a great resource for understanding how to plan for retirement and learning about available benefits and options. Give us a call, 813-491-1786, if you have any questions or would like to receive a personalized federal benefits analysis. It's free and there's no cost or no obligation to you. So today, I'm going to talk about the ultimate guide to designing your FEGLI beneficiaries. The Federal Employee Group Life Insurance, or what we call FEGLI, F-E-G-L-I, enables federal employees to benefit from a basic or comprehensive life insurance plan. As the largest group insurance plan, the FEGLI program has helped thousands of families after the passing of the primary federal employee in a household. Many new federal employees struggle to understand the FEGLI policies for designating beneficiaries. So first, let's talk about the standard FEGLI beneficiary designation. If a federal employee does not nominate group members eligible for FEGLI, the group life insurance benefit follows group members per the standard order of precedence. If a federal employee passes away without nominating a valid beneficiary, their FEGLI benefits automatically pass on to their widow or to the widower. So if a federal employee passes away without nominating a valid beneficiary and their partner or their spouse is not also alive, the FEGLI benefits automatically pass on to their children equally. On the passing of a federal employee with no spouse and no children, the FEGLI benefits automatically pass on to their parents equally. If one of the parents is deceased, the entire share goes to the surviving parent. In rare cases, when a federal employee with no surviving family member passes away, the FEGLI benefit passes on to the employee's designated administrator or executor. If none of these priorities are met on the passing of a federal employee, the FEGLI benefits pass on to the employee's next of kin. The state where the employee lived at the time of death determines the distribution of the FEGLI shares to fulfill this condition. So now, let's go over how to avoid the order of precedence. If you wish to surpass the standard order of precedence and want the FEGLI benefits to cover your designated members, you must nominate the beneficiaries. So designating FEGLI beneficiaries invalidates the standard order of precedence. All the FEGLI benefits must pass on to the designated member or members after your passing. If a designated beneficiary passes away before the federal employee, the FEGLI benefits pass on to the rest of the designated beneficiaries equally. In addition, federal employees often nominate sole beneficiary members to benefit from the FEGLI plan. In such cases, the entire FEGLI share goes to the sole beneficiary. So as a federal employee, you should designate your family members as FEGLI beneficiaries. To ensure the benefits pass on to your designated family members, you must nominate your family members at the time of choosing the FEGLI plan. Some employees need to pay more attention to the importance of immediate nomination. When they pass away, their family or loved ones suffer due to the standard order of precedence. We at Federal Educators have helped many federal employees choose their FEGLI plans wisely. Each of us have earned a Federal Retirement Consultant designation that signifies our depth of knowledge and expertise in federal benefits. Give us a call, 813-491-1786, to get in touch with us to help you better understand your FERS and CERS benefits. If you need assistance nominating your desired beneficiaries, we can help. Give us a call, 813-491-1786, or simply visit our website, federaleducators.com. Stay tuned. We have a lot more to share on the Federal Benefits Program.
Hi, I'm Bobby Maggie, owner of Federal Educators, a company dedicated to helping federal employees just like you. How much will you receive in your pension? How much does the survivor benefit cost? Can you keep your health insurance in retirement? With a free benefits analysis, we will answer all these questions and more. As a federal employee, it's critical to have a clear understanding to maximize your benefits. From FERS, retirement, to Social Security and health insurance, our team at Federal Educators specializes in knowing your benefits. Schedule your free benefits analysis today.
Hi, I'm Chris Maggie, owner of Federal Educators, a company dedicated to helping federal employees just like you. Want to know how much your FERS pension will be? How about when you can retire? At Federal Educators, we specialized in federal employee benefits for over 2 decades. Schedule your free benefits analysis with us today. Clearly understanding your benefits, such as how and when to take distributions, is critical. Our benefit analysis will cost you nothing. Not taking it could cost you tens of thousands of dollars. We look forward to speaking with you.
Thank you for watching the Federal Benefits Show. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Our goal every week is to help you better understand the retirement language so that you know when to retire and, more importantly, if you can retire. Make sure to tune in next week as we continue discussing all your federal benefits. Retirement may be more within your reach than you think. Request your free benefits analysis so you can understand all your federal benefits. Visit us online at federaleducators.com. And that's all for today, and we look forward to seeing you here again next week.